I should probably have an intro. Subscribe, bitch. Alright.
No matter how big the gun or how strong the man might be, somebody out here's gonna test your gangster. Negativity, yeah, it will find you. This motherfucker worse than the Grim Reaper. We all know this. We've all experienced this. This is gonna remain constant.
So,
Now, since we know that we can't escape its grasp, we should just try to find a way to live with it. We should find the perfect ways to respond to it, of course.
wait.
How do I respond? In most cases, whenever I experience negativity in my reality, I tend to ease my mind with information. I truly believe the more I understand something, the more comfortable I'll just be. But your answer might not be that simple. From my anecdotal experiences, whenever I stated this same process to somebody else, they attempted, and for some reason that method doesn't resonate with them.
And also,
One thing I've learned about my so-called method is that whenever I'm put into a situation where I'm not able to understand right there and then, I'm inclined to up Gen 5 for the Switch. Like, it makes me more frustrated than ever. More frustrated than I would have been if I had just didn't try to understand what the fuck was going on in the first place. The simple answer is that there is no right or wrong way to respond to the things that make you feel bad, because that's all negative is. A bad feeling. It's really ignorant to think you would reach a level of understanding, a level of enlightenment to just never experience anger. I know damn well whenever a Shaolong monk stubs his toe, he's pissed. But the difference the monk does, instead of karate chopping a table in half, is that he uses practices to respond to that experience, because those emotions are the experience. Those emotions will be the thing that they remember the best, of course. So attached to that emotion is also a memory on how they responded back with peace, the actual thing that you can control. The worst thing you can ever do whenever you're emotional is respond in a way that does not serve you. I'm saying to remember that you always have the free will to make the decisions for yourself. Regardless of how you feel at that current moment, you can always lock back in. Okay, so what about the people with anger issues? I think it's really safe to assume that these people have created a habit of responding with anger. That's why in most anger management classes, they tend to teach you to respond to negativity in an unfamiliar way, like dancing immediately. Mind you, responding with anger is not bad. It's entertaining even. I'm just teaching you that you have to choose a manner to respond that serves your goals.
So,
Here's how you're gonna gain control over your actions. First thing, like always, look at yourself. Figure out the root of your anger, because if you fail to do that, you'll just become an NPC. Nobody wants that. Everything can be worked like a muscle. Even if you can't recall all the way back, think about the earliest time that you were angry. Working memory for your reflection. That's it. Now, think about the way you should have responded. Like, would a real nigga like myself even respond like that? If it doesn't align with that real nigga, aka the better version of yourself, then you know specifically what you did wrong. Because if you felt like you did something wrong in the first place, you know damn well you will either regret your decisions or you will fail to have the current conviction to stand behind your actions. Now that you have two perspectives on how this act could positively or negatively affect you, decide which path you'll take. Are you going to be the person who stands behind their actions, or will you realize that you were in the wrong and you should take strides in directions that serve you? Notice how both of these decisions have the potential to make you a better person. As soon as you make the conscious decision to take action, it's now a practice. It's not about starting this shit tomorrow. I can guarantee that you are not going the rest of your life without stubbing your toe. Actively apply yourself. Realize that you're with yourself 24/7 and that you're taking strides in your direction. Your conscious decisions will build your subconscious habits, and the sooner you apply yourself, the better.
Okay, bye.